Hey everybody! As you may notice, I am in a different location today. You may hear some noises and stuff. That's because I am on a riding retreat with several friends. I'm up in the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee and I am having a great time getting lots of work done. Just to let you know, I've even finished the first draft of my middle grade novel. So that's exciting. So the noises you may hear is there's an amusement park further down the mountain. So if you hear strange screams and stuff, it's either that or my friend's daughter's in the house. So today I am doing the writer's ritual tag. I was tagged by my friend CassTeaElle. You should check out her YouTube. I'll link to it below. The tag was created by Mandy Lynn and Kim Chant. Thank you both for making that tag. So now I'll get to the questions. The first question is, when do you write? So what time of day do I tend to write? During the summers when I have more free time, I can sleep in and everything, I don't have to go to work in the morning, I tend to write at night or mid-afternoon mornings. That's just when I feel most comfortable writing. I have the brainwidth to get things done, I have the time, and I just go for it. But during the school year, I tend more towards just writing whenever I get a chance. Since I am a teacher, I have to work most of the time during the day. So I just try to grab whatever time I can. Question number 2, how do you seclude yourself from the outside world? I have a home office that I tend to write in a lot if I'm at home writing. But for the most part, I actually don't seclude myself much. I am one of those people that enjoy going to coffee shops to write, and I try to get a few words in every once in a while at work. So I really don't seclude myself that often. Question number 3 is, how do you review what you've written the day before? The most I'll do to review what I wrote the day before is to just like reread the last paragraph or two so that I know where I was going, and then I just start writing again. I really don't go too deep into what I've done the day before. I just write and get it done. I tend to have a pretty good memory of what I was planning on doing or where I stopped, so I don't have too much of a need to go back and review things. Question number 4 is, what song is your go-to when you need to feel inspired? I don't think I really have a go-to song. I have my writing music playlist that is full of instrumentals that just really puts me in the writing frame of mind. So I tend to play that when I'm writing, and it really centers me, it puts me in the zone, and I write. Next question is, what do I always do when I find myself struggling with writer's block? The main things I do are I tend to step back. If I'm struggling with writer's block, that means there's something that I did not fully do in my plotting. So I need to go back and look at my outline and figure out what I am missing. Sometimes I will talk it out with my friends. I will tell them what I'm struggling with and bounce things back and forth. Like, even if they do not give me the solution I am looking for, sometimes just talking things out can really help. And sometimes they do give me exactly what I'm looking for. They give me that aha moment. Also, I will read something in the genre that I am writing. Something about reading in the same genre can just like wiggle things loose in my brain. It may not even have anything to do with what I'm writing, but something about it inspires me. So I get ideas, I get my juices flowing, and I can start writing again. Question number 6 is, what tools do I use when I'm writing? Well, I tend to only really use my laptop for sure. Or really not even that, because I have my desktop at home too. So I need some kind of electronic to write on, be it my laptop, my desktop, or my iPad. And that's about it. I usually draft in Scrivener. That's where I'll do my first couple drafts to build on, and then once I'm in revisions, I switch to Google Docs. So those are the main tools that I use, but beyond that, I don't really use too much. Everything automatically saves to my Dropbox account, so it's up in the cloud, so even if something happens to one of my computers, I still have access to everything. I will not lose my documents. So those are the only things I really need. The next question is, what is the one thing I cannot live without during a writing session? As I said, beyond something to write with, some kind of electronic to write with, there's nothing that I absolutely have to have. I have things that I enjoy having, but as long as I have an electronic to write on, I'm good. And I specify electronics because I do have arthritis, so I can't write by hand. Because if I could write by hand, I'd happily just need a pencil and paper. But since my wrists cannot handle that, I need my computer. I'm not one of those people that has to have the perfect mood and the right music playing. I don't need any of that. Some of the things I enjoy having though are my diffuser, which I usually put lemongrass essential oils in. It smells amazing and the lemongrass really invigorates me. And I have my Spotify playlist, which I told you guys about already. I usually like something to drink, keep myself hydrated. But those are all just extra things. They're not things I have to write. Question number 8 is, how do you fuel yourself during writing? I fuel myself with snacks like turkey sticks, little pepperoni pieces, almonds. I like to have tea or water, coffee, something to drink mostly, but that's about it. I like to have the lemongrass diffuser I mentioned earlier, and my music helps push me forward. So those are the things I use for my fuel. And last but not least, how do I know when I am done writing? I'm not sure if this means done writing for the day or done writing the book, so I'll answer both. How do I know I'm done writing for the day? I usually write in sprints, 15 to 30 minutes at a time, where I just write without distraction. And once I notice that those word counts are steadily, drastically going down, then I know I should probably stop for the day. I'm not going to get too much more work done. With how do I know I am done with the end of a book? That is harder for me to answer. Since I literally just ended writing a book yesterday, I can say that it was more of just a feeling of this is where I need to end. I have issues tying up all the loose ends to get that perfect last sentences, but I've reached the end of my outline. I've reached the end of the story, the journey that's being told, and this is where I feel like it ends. That is my writing process. Nothing too special, really. I will tag a couple people below because right now my mind is totally blanking on people to tag. So I'll tag you below. And if you want to be tagged, let me know in the comments because I would love to tag more people. I would love to find out more ways that other people have their writing processes. So just let me know and I will add you to the tag. And if you do fulfill the tag, please link to it in the comments so I can watch. I want to see it all. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear more about my process or other things like that, please like the video. And if you really enjoy my post, please hit subscribe so that you can know when I am going to post again. Until next time though, keep writing and I'll see you later.